H.A. Chapman Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And, man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball.
Finds his man. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Hayes. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last year.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Gets the back moving. Third down play from the gun. Hauls it in. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tulsa. Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And here comes the junior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that, Really curious to watch how this ends.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Heaves it on the run. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He's got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking for room. It's McClure. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's wrestled to the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes it past the marker. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's McClure. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The run inside. It's McClure. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. The sure hands, it's Wells. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Off the RPO, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Looking for a gap. It's McClure. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. To the air, it's Hayes. That's caught. It's Ross. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. action. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going to try to get it himself. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He splits the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Running inside, it's McClure. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Johnson wants to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa taking on the number 7 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Hawkeyes sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what of our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
You get that quarterback, and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll. You roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. With the catch, it's Ross. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Right back to the well. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. At the 35, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Stumbled to the ground.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Got his man. Great move, now he's got room. Caught, and he's got room. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there.
There he goes. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Uncorks it. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Tulsa. They've got the lead trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Trying to burn this defensive back. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. But will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Hill. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Works the middle of the field. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Tulane right back to the line. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Golden Hurricane building momentum with that last passing catch. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's McKinney. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's all over but the shouting in this one. Top 12 teams in the country. This is the scoreboard, how things are going for those vying for a playoff spot. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Trying to impose their will with the run. Maybe a crease. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. The give to Davis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And the pummeling has started. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. And he made the extra point without problem. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Got a man. It's Washington. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Trying to take it back. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still...
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa!
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, breaks into the open. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Tulane right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense drags him down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Running inside. It's McClure. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating.